Now in LA, Angel Reese, Chicago Sky pops up to the gym in Crypto.com arena with the schoolgirl looking like, whoa. Oh, why? Oh, why? Did it help her win? Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss. Coming up right now on the King Joe Show. We out.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept you're like a focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find a me in me.
The Short Sport by King David Jordan.
Stay get down. Stay get down. Stay get down. Stay get down.
Welcome
Stay get down.
to the King Joe Show. I'm your host, King Joe. I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. If you have not, do me a favor and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to the show. We want to thank you so much for coming and being a part of the show. We have a dynamic show for you tonight. As we talk about the Chicago Sky that showed up to the Crypto.com arena and defeat the LA Sparks 90-86. And y'all already know what the conversation's gonna be, bro. I don't even know. It ain't even gotta be like seriously. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what the conversation's gonna be like. I showed y'all what Angel Reese was looking like when she showed up to the game today. It was it was interesting to say the least. She came out she was not playing any games with the fit. She was not playing any games with the fit. But Chicago Sky defeats LA Sparks. There's a lot to discuss, and there's a lot to dive in when we watch this game. And I sat there and watched the entire game, and it's a time. Well, I flipped it from that in football. You know what I'm saying? Football going on. My Cowboys play at 10 o'clock, so we be getting to the Cowboys a little bit later. But listen, I saw the game from the beginning and the end. And the big discussion right now, as we speak, on Twitter, on social media, the huge discussion is about the Chicago Sky, namely two people, Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. And if you watch the game tonight, something I have been screaming for, something that a lot of people have been screaming for, kind of sort of happened. It kind of sort of happened. And the discussion right now on social media is about these two. And some is flattering, some is kind of disrespectful, but majority of it is fair. Majority of it is fair. Because if you guys have been watching and paying attention and keeping up with the King Joe Show, and if you're new, thank you for joining. Thank you. Please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. But if you've been watching for the King Joe Show, I've been saying since the beginning of the year, I've been saying since the draft, but really before the draft, I've been saying actually since the NCAA tournament game when Caitlin Clark was out there putting on shows in front of everyone. I was sitting here saying the whole time, yo, you got to get Camila Cardoso. And Camila Cardoso, if I'm choosing and I'm a team and I'm a GM and I'm selecting for my WNBA team, I'm selecting Camila Cardoso before I select Angel Reese. And people's like, what? I'm like, yeah, man. Like, have you seen Camila Cardoso? And people was, oh no, AJ Reese. And I was like, AJ Reese is nice. I'm not gonna sit up here and degrade her. I'm not gonna sit and put her down. It really doesn't make sense for me to, because, enough people are gonna do that themselves. Enough people are gonna go ahead and talk bad about AJ Reese. And I really don't have to talk bad about AJ Reese. Her game kind of talks for her. Oh, y'all knew it was coming. Oh, stop it. Y'all knew it was coming. Y'all know I'm a CC. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. Y'all know y'all Reese's Pieces. Y'all know I told you it was peace for the All-Star game. And over the break, we had peace. We root for both of them. But now we back to being fans. Now we back to rooting for our teams. And we've been telling y'all, Caitlin Clark fans have been telling y'all all year that this Rookie of the Year thing is over. It's over. Kaput. It's done. It's not even coming back no more. It's it. Don't talk about it. But no. You know what you AJ Reese fans want to keep bringing up? You guys still want to continue to bring up what? Double-doubles. It don't matter if she go 4 for 14. It don't matter if all you worry about is she got a double-double. It don't matter if she looks like she's playing for a middle school, high school basketball team. All y'all worry about is she got a double-double. And from the beginning of the year, we've been saying all year, I've been saying, listen, AJ Reese has social media popularity. And sometimes, and the argument right now, as we speak, the argument right now is AJ Reese cares more about being famous than being a great basketball player. And AJ Reese cares more about the glitz, the glamour, the lights, the cameras. She cares more about the cameras than she cares about being a solid basketball player. And that's the conversation going on right now. What does she really what does she really care about? Does she really care about the game, or does she care about being in vogue? Does she want to be a basketball player, or does she want to be a model? And that's a fair criticism. That's not like we just making it up out of nowhere. This is a fair criticism and critique when you see over the break that her game has not seemed to gotten better. You know what I'm saying? When we look over the break and we say, hey, man, did you work on your game? Did you work on your game during the break? And we have 2 games in, and for the last 2 games, what was she, 8 for 24 shooting? The last 2 games, it's been like, yo, what are you doing? Let me show you the stats. I want to show you the stats, because you guys are looking like, okay, there you go. You hating on AJ Reese. You don't like black women. All the stuff that they like to say. As soon as people start critiquing, you hear everybody start breaking down everything else except the fact of what's happening on the court. And the thing that we are talking about, we're not talking about AJ Reese off the court. We don't have anything to say about AJ Reese off the court. Because when we see her off the court, when we're looking at AJ Reese off the court, she looks like this. And guarantee you, especially the guys, we ain't got nothing bad to say. We don't have anything bad to say. 0%. We like, yo, AJ Reese is the MVP. When we say that like this, he's like, AJ Reese is the MVP of the league. But the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, this is pregame. This is pregame. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, this is pregame. And what happens is, a lot of times, because look, you know what? The crazy thing is, the media, ESPN, all them talk about men being chauvinistic, misogynistic, VVS, I hear what you said. We sexualize everything. We look at everything in a certain manner, in a certain way, right? We perpetualize stereotypes. All those things they talked about, the new fans coming. And then when we sit here and say, okay, let's keep it on the court. Let's talk about what she's doing on the court. Then people We're haters. Never mind, she shows up to the game looking like this. Right? That don't matter. But what matters is, hey, y'all hating on her. When we're talking, and she shows up to the game looking like this, but then when the court comes, her numbers look like this. Right? Well, she showed up to the court looking fantastic. Fantastic. But after she shows up to the court looking fantastic, and she actually gets on the court, her numbers look like this. The last 5 games, she was 4 for 13, 4 for 14, 4 for 10, 3 for 13, 5 for 17. Like, you guys can hate on us and say we're being sexist or we're hating and talk about we're hating on a black woman. But the truth is the truth. When we sit down, we put the numbers on the court, and we just look strictly at basketball. We're not looking at this. We're looking strictly at basketball. Guess what happens? Hey, man, as good as she looks off the court, on the court is ugly. As beautiful as she looks on the court, off the court, on the court, we see the game. And she had the audacity to go 4 for 13 in front of Kyrie Irving. She had a mitigated goal to go 4 for 13 in front of Kyrie. Yeah, I remember when Kyrie was in the championship and Kyrie went like 4 for something. We were saying that Kyrie choked. Kyrie choked. We were saying Kyrie was choking. But if we sit here and say, hey, man, these numbers, it got to get better. And this is the cool thing about these numbers. These numbers were before the break and after the break. These numbers were before the break and after the break. So you had a whole month to work on your shooting percentage, to work on your layups. Somebody said, sorry, she don't look good off the court either. That's it. I did not say that. I don't have it. I don't have a problem. She's a grown woman. She can dress the way she want to dress. I don't have an issue with how she's. It's interesting. It's interesting. But she's starting off the court. Say what you want to. Like it, love it. This is, any way you put it, she's starting off the court. But on the court, we definitely know that these numbers here are ugly. This ain't it. This isn't it. And we're sitting here saying, okay, how are you guys letting Angel Reese play and get these type numbers when you have another player on your team? Listen, y'all not gonna like me because I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone right now. Well, you got another player on your team that's a number 3 pick, first round, that's going 6 for 9, 15 points, and 11 rebounds. And y'all don't get her the ball. She's going 6 for 9, 15 points. What, she's 6'7", 200 pounds? You know, I hope she's 200. If she's not low, please don't get mad at you. If she's not 200 pounds, don't get mad at me. But you got a Cardosa. A Cardosa. You got a Cardosa. And you won't get her the ball. You won't get her the ball. You won't get her the ball. But we consistently see, and at the end of the game, I could not understand for the life of me at the end of the game how this was Angel Reese. They were running plays for Angel Reese at the end of the game. I understand. Wait a minute, let me say that. I had to do a double take and see why they were running plays for Angel Reese at the end of the game. I had to do a double take and see why they were running plays for her. 34 minutes. Man. 14 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist in 34 minutes, shooting 4 for 13 and 6 for 8 from the free throw. You are right. VBS, they have a Cardosa. You have a Cardosa. Why are you not giving Cardosa the ball? Why are you not giving the lovely, the beautiful Cardosa, the Brazilian, the ball? You have a Cardosa. You have a Cardosa. 6'7", 215. Thank you. All right. Because I ain't want, women get back, they get real particular. Thank you, Brett. Hey, the women get real particular about their weight. They weight. You know what I'm saying? He gave me 30 more pounds. I'm sorry. All right, go. I thought it was 6'7", 215. You have a Cardosa that has a soft shot and can run the floor. Think about that now. You have a Cardosa that has a soft shot. She has a soft shot down low, and she's running the floor. Those baskets that she's getting, and she's hustling, getting rebounds, she's doing all those things. And I keep telling you guys, if you watch the game and you pay attention to the games, you'll see, look at that. Get that shot out of there. She's 6'7", 215. You have a Cardosa. Feed Cardosa. There's no way that Cardosa, it's kind of like Caitlin Clark. We get mad at them when we talk about Caitlin Clark. We say there's no way that Caitlin Clark should only get 10 shots a game. That's bad coaching. And we're going to have to call out Weatherspoon. And we're going to have to say, hey, Weatherspoon, the fact that you won't get Cardosa the ball and she only got 9 shots, that's bad coaching. That's horrific coaching. That's horrible coaching. I actually saw Chicago for the first time, and I've been watching Chicago for a while. I saw them go down in the post and run plays for Cardosa, and Cardosa either was getting layups or she was making good passes to get them good shots. Listen, you have a Cardosa. You have a beautiful Cardosa, man. You have a beautiful Cardosa, and you won't give her the ball. I will be honest with you. I'm just going to be straight up. If I'm the coach of the Chicago Sky, I'm not running any plays ever for Angel Reese. 0%. Angel Reese is going to get off the glass. Why? Because I keep telling y'all, Angel Reese is a rebounder. She get off that glass. She hustles. She plays hard. Kind of like Rodman. Kind of like Draymond. Bill Wallace. That's Angel Reese. Why are you running plays for Angel Reese? There's no way you should run plays for Angel Reese. 0%. I'm running maybe 2 plays a game for Angel Reese. Angel Reese, rest of you got to get off the rebounds. Rebounds and hustle shots. My focus is Cardosa. Camila Cardosa's beautiful self. Down low, get her the ball. Run plays for her. Listen, teams are going to have to, if she starts dominating like she did tonight, teams are going to have to start doubling her. Guess what that's going to do? That's going to open up your 3 shots, and tonight y'all didn't hit with 2, maybe 3 3-pointers the whole game. And the reason why you guys are getting beat and you're losing, the only reason y'all won tonight was LA went totally ridiculously. They got ridiculously cold. They couldn't hit a shot in the fourth quarter. I think they was scoring like 8 points, maybe 9 in the entire fourth quarter. They were up by 10 and couldn't hit a shot once they got up by 10. Then, they were about, LA should have won. Now, I blame LA Sparks coach for that, too. Because I didn't understand his rotations at all. I know they're hurt. They got a lot of players hurt. They got a lot of injuries. They got a lot of things going on and everything. But at the end of the day, there's no way. I just didn't understand the Sparks coach. There's no reason. And I honestly think he's probably going to be fired at the end of the season. 6-20, yeah, he's definitely out of it. Raquel Jackson had it going in the first half, and he took her out. And she said, and I know she got a couple of fouls, but he said her almost the entire, second half. Now, Derrick Hamby, you got outplayed. I mean, as bad as Angel Reese shot, she outplayed you, Derrick Hamby. I was very disappointed because I was telling people, hey, Angel Reese ain't the only one with double-doubles. Derrick Hamby got like a lot of double-doubles too. Well, tonight, Derrick Hamby, all that was shut down. All that was shut down. And I know you're going through something. You got the lawsuit going on against the WNBA. You got a lot going on, but you got to play better than that. Especially now that you guys are shorthanded with the injuries and the things that you guys have going on. Odyssey Sims came off the bus and didn't play her best game, but she gave you something. I really wish Odyssey Sims would go to Indiana because then we can bench Erica Willer. I would much rather play Odyssey Sims than Erica Willer. All day long. I thought Lee Yin played well. He should have kept it in the game, especially at the end. He should have put it back in because she was getting good shots, and she was getting your team good shots. Her and Kia Nurse played well. Azura Stevenson did okay. But Dangerfield played well too. But you got to get these girls 30 minutes a game. I mean, you got to get Rakia Jackson got to go 30, 35. I don't know what's going on with the Spurs. But I do want to know what's going on with the Chicago Sky. And what's going on with the Chicago Sky is this. Excuse me. What's going on with the Chicago Sky is this. Chicago Sky. Someone said Adrian Reese did all that and was 2 for 8 at halftime with 6 points and 4 rebounds. I'm not making it up. I just saw that and that's hilarious. It's on my screen and that joke is hilarious. I'm sorry. Angel, you know you my girl. Reese's Pieces don't jump on me too bad. I didn't say it. This is online. You know what I'm saying? They said Angel Reese doing all this just to drop 6 points on 2 or 8. That's to drop 2 or 8. And you know what I'm saying? That was hilariously funny. And I had to agree. I have to agree. This is the problem. This is what the issue is, guys. This is what the problem is. The problem is this. Angel Reese, they overhyped her. I've been saying it all year. I said, y'all, when they come and talk about she's Magic and Bird, I told y'all off the rip. I told y'all when I had a low haircut, I told y'all off the rip. I said, hey, Angel Reese is not Magic. And people got mad. I'm going to keep playing that video because I told y'all this. I was the first one to tell people when people kept saying it's Magic and Bird. And I was like, where? Where is the Magic and Bird? Angel Reese is not Magic. Everybody got mad at me. Oh, you don't like women. You don't like black women and stuff like that. But listen, guys, the numbers on the court are ugly. They're ugly. You have a big that's shooting less than 40%. You can't. That's not. She's at the basket. Angel Reese, I used to coach middle school. Angel Reese shoots like some of my middle school players. And that's sad. And that just comes from working on your game. And that's the problem. That's the real talk. The issue, everybody want to talk about Angel Reese being the rookie of the year and all this other stuff. The main thing that's wrong with Angel Reese is Angel Reese doesn't work on her game. Or if she's working on the game, she's not working on the game that she should be. She should be right there. She gonna be doing posts. I need 1,000 layups. I need 2,000 a day on both sides. Right side, left side. Right side made. If you want it that bad, you're gonna work on your game. And she's refusing to work on her game. And it's telling, and the more and more people that comes and watch the game, and the more and more people start holding people up to standards that we hold the NBA players, we hold other professionals to. Because guess what? If we got a professional that's shooting 4 for 14, he's going to probably be on the bench. He's probably not going to be starting. If he's in the NBA and he's playing down low and shooting 4 for 14, he's not, we ought to say every now and then Steph Curry going 4 for 14. Because he's shooting threes. He's shooting jumpers. But if you're sitting on the bench and you're shooting 4 for 14, it's a problem. And I've been telling y'all from the beginning that Angel Reese it has been struggling. Y'all been calling her something. Y'all been putting a lot. I don't blame anybody else. I blame the Reese's Pieces. Because y'all kept hyping this girl up, telling her she's this and she that, trying to force her to the Rookie of the Year when she had a couple of games, when she got lucky and hit a couple of shots. And people are watching and say, okay, what's all this hype about this Angel Reese girl about? What's all this hype about? What's all this hype about this Angel Reese girl about? And they look at the game, they say, that's it? But I try to tell you, because everybody's saying Angel Reese is magic. Caitlin Clark is bird. And I was the first one telling you guys that's not true. Because I said this. It's not Magic Bird. Angel Reese doesn't have the game to be Magic. If we're going to do Magic Bird, then you got to do Juju. That's Magic Bird. But it ain't Angel Reese. Angel Reese is more like Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman. Get on that glass. Draymond. That's Angel Reese. I know y'all ain't going to like it. But to call Angel Reese Magic is disrespectful to Magic Johnson. That's disrespectful. Y'all need to stop doing that. Magic Johnson was one of the greatest point guards of all time. Angel Reese is not going to be the greatest power forward. She's not going to be the greatest small forward. She plays the same position as Audrey Wilson. Y'all got to stop that. This is the stuff that the media keeps kicking us. And it is for ratings. It's helped the game reach 3 million, something that it's never done before. If we really, really want to talk truthfully, it's not that. And what the media won't tell you that I tell you is that Angel Reese is not that good. She's not very athletic, no blocks, doesn't really have a consistent jumper, right? She's not that good. That's what the media keeps bringing up her rebounding. She's an offensive rebounder. That's an offensive rebounder for all missed shots. For what, 3 for 12? 4 for 11? 5 offensive rebounds? What, 12 altogether? She's a hustler. She hustles, she scraps, she fights, and it's a dirty type play. Plus she gets a lot of fouls. But let her tell it, people got special wills. I tried to tell you guys, and y'all didn't want to listen to it. People said I was hating on Angel Reese. That's like you hating on a black woman. That's what y'all telling. And I'm like, no, I'm analyzing what I see. I'm an analyst. I'm analyzing what I see from her. I'm analyzing what I'm seeing. You guys got to stop it. I'm legitimately telling you ahead of time what I see, what I saw from college. Y'all remember the game when she beat Caitlin Clark and she did this? Angel Reese had 15 points. I think 10 rebounds. The other people on the team, she had a guard that had 20, another had 22, and another had 28 that didn't miss. That's how they beat Caitlin Clark. But they're feeling like it has to be a magic bird. You know, it has to be. I have people saying right now, it better be co-rookies of the year. Because they know that she shouldn't win. They do an Angel Reese like the black women and Democrats did. The black women did the Democrats. That's how black people do an Angel Reese. Like the black women did. You know, the black women came and told the Democrats, "Hey man, y'all better not pass up Kamala Harris." They said, "Y'all better not pass up Kamala Harris. Y'all better not." They said the black women said, "If y'all pass up Kamala Harris, we legitimately y'all got a problem." And I was like, dog, like y'all don't care if it's somebody better. I was like, y'all don't even want to go through the process? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even want to take it. They said, hey, black women sat there and told us, hey, if y'all pass up Kamala Harris, y'all got a problem. And that's how they do Angel Reese. They're like, yo, y'all better have Angel Reese as a Rookie of the Year. They need it back. And this ain't that. And listen, I'm not hating on Angel Reese because that's what the first thing they said. Watch. They're going to try to put me in her program. Y'all know she got the thing, but you got the no bullying. They're going to have me in the Angel Reese no bullying program. Hey, did you hear what he said? She's they're going to have me in the no bullying program. But listen, I'm telling the truth, though. If you listen to what I'm saying, I'm being very objective. It was about a 4 or 5 stretch where Angel Reese played close to a Rookie of the Year. It was about a 4 or 5 game stretch where you was like, yo, Angel Reese putting up 18 and 10. She putting up 25 and 12. She putting up 20. You know what I'm saying? It was games where you was like, yo, this is closer than what we thought it was. And then I did some research and I looked at the teams he playing. We started seeing the defense that they was running against Angel, which happened again tonight. Well, they ran a defense against Angel. And I started saying, yo, the defenses aren't really like guarding her. I'm like, yo, she getting a lot of her own missed shots. Getting a lot of missed shots. And that's what's happening. This is the only reason that people are bringing out Angel Reese in the Rookie of the Year is because of pressure from, I hate to say it because I don't even like making it political or whatever, but it is. It is. It's pressures from different sets that's saying, hey, she should be mention her. Because when we watch the games and we sit there, we pay attention to the games, and we sit there, we pay attention to the numbers, and we sit there and say, we have a legitimate question. Legitimate question. When we're looking at the games and we're looking at the numbers and we're seeing everything there, our first question we're asking you guys. The first question we're asking you guys is, where's Camila Cardoso? Why is Angel Reese getting more preference over Camila Cardoso? Why? You have a number 3 pick that's 6'7", 250. You have a Cardoso. You have a Cardoso, and you won't play her. And we're sitting there looking at Camila Cardoso's numbers, and we said, dang, she has a higher shooting percentage. You know what I'm saying? When she's on the floor, she's 6'7", so she's automatically a better defender. All these things are happening. Y'all don't get mad because I'm telling y'all the truth. Don't let me become your enemy because I'm telling you the truth. All these things are happening. And we're sitting there asking, where's Cardoso? It's so bad. Listen to me, guys. It is so bad. And the politics are so bad that even the video games, even the kids, the stuff that's really made for the kids and the adults, we just monopolize. 2K is monopolized by grown people now. 2K is like, hey, that's our game. That's not for the kids. It's like it's for everybody. No, it's not. It's so bad that the video games now are putting Angel Reese at a 90 average with Caitlin Clark. This is how bad this narrative is. And if you watch the games, if you paid attention, and you sat there and you watched the game and paid attention to the difference in how these young ladies play, you will see how ridiculous that is.
She's just got a bounce.
You will see if you just watch the game and you watch these players play each other. This is from last night. Same teams, and the litmus test was who? Was the Mercury. You watch the game and you watch Caitlin Clark go out there and do what she does. Put somebody in the spin cycle, right about right hand, lay, drive out, take out, pull back, step, let's go, get it to the rim, nice ditch. When you watch the games and you see the skill, that's what the problem is. And I try to tell you guys, and you guys keep looking at me crazy. When we look at the skill, who's more skillful? Who's better for the job? We can't have identity politics. And what we're having right now in the WNBA is, boy, listen, I know. I know, ladies. I know, guys. I know. What we're having right now, even in the WNBA, is identity politics. Did I say Angel Reese wasn't a great player? Never said it. I said she's great at what she does. But to start singing, hey, because she's this, she should be up there with this. That's wrong. That's identity politics, and it's wrong. You won't get the best person for the job. You won't get the person that's most qualified. You won't get the person that's most deserving. And the crazy thing is we know the truth. We know it. That's why half of the people that's saying online on Twitter, if we go down Twitter, half the people, the only reason I ain't going down my Twitter page is because it is some hating going on. It is some some nasty stuff going on Twitter. It is definitely some bullying going on Twitter. I'm not lying and saying it's not, but it's extremists on both sides, right? It's extremists on both sides. There's extremists on those who support, and there's extremists on those who don't. And one thing I don't want to do is belittle Angel Reese's character or who she is as a woman, but I would definitely, you will not stop me from critiquing her game, for analyzing and telling you the truth about her game. We do it for Caitlyn. We say, hey, Caitlyn got to get her legs back. She got to get stronger. She got to stop being intimidated. She's being too passive. We name the things that we wanted Caitlyn to do to get better. And when she starts doing that, we say, hey, she's killing that. Angel Reese wanted to hit a shot for that 5-game series. I can say that, but hey, man, she proving me wrong. So I said the best thing to do is ignore it. No, I like hearing what people have to say. I like hearing the idiots. Because, the more you see people posting and what they have to say and, their mindset, a lot of people are trolling. Yeah, of course. But every now and then you get, like, a legitimate conversation. You get legitimate conversation. And, of course, if nothing else, you get jokes. You get laughter. I mean, that's some of the best jokers on online, by far. By far. Like, it's comedy where I be on edge going scrolling just laughing. I'm like, this is the funniest thing ever. But this is the problem. The problem is this. We're looking at, as fans that are objective. I'm not biased towards Angel. I'm not biased towards Cardosa. I'm not biased to any of them. We're asking questions that are legitimate questions. You know what I'm saying? He said that's one of the issues when you critique her, it's hating. Definitely. But see, that's why this show is so important, because I'm going to tell you the real. Even when I'm wrong, I allow you to come back and say, King, I don't agree with you, whatever. I remember Element told me, Element was getting on to me about the women's team, and he said, King, it's not about the women's team. It's not that the rest of the world is catching up. It was the women's team who put the women's team, how they was constructed. They were badly constructed. If we would have had the best WNBA team representing the United States, we blew it. And I sat there and thought about that thing, and I pondered it overnight, and I was like, you know what? He's kind of right. He's right. The agenda got ahead of having the best overall team. And the media lied to us and said we did that when we didn't. Dave, how you been, brother? It's been a while. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. But that's true. Like, this is the thing. It was like a issue. And this and when we get past it, and we can analyze it fairly. Analyze it fairly. And I'm not mad at people for being fans. I'm not. I'm not mad for people saying that's my favorite player and that's who I go for. I want them to win, blah, 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 blah. We've all been there before. We've all had our favorite player fall and we was upset and say, man, they should have won, blah, 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 blah. Our favorite team. It's all right to have those biases based on being fans. But having those biases based on anything else, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Zane said, our point was the world was catching up and they was keeping up with our B team. Exactly. Exactly. But this is what's going on with Angel Reese and Cardosa. So we have questions. We have legitimate questions for Teresa Witherspoon. And the media won't ask her the real questions. And I'm gonna go watch the interview. I haven't watched the interview yet. I'm gonna go watch the interview. But like one of the burning questions that we have, other than why Camila Cardoso doesn't get more time, well, she had 28 minutes, so she did foul out. Angel Reese had 34. Angel Reese had 14 shots. Hush King. I was gonna say something. Angel Reese got 14 shots. You know. And, I just think Camila Cardoso needs more shots than 9. You run your offense through her, good things that happen. She's a great passer. She's a great passer. She runs the floor. She has soft hands. She's very consistent at the rim. Camila Cardoso is shooting 47%. She's almost shooting 50%. But she's only averaging, what's that, 25 minutes a game? It's no way. You got to get Camila Cardoso got to play the whole game, man, as much as she can. I know she's a big girl. She came in, she had an injury that set her back some, but come on, Weatherspoon, by now, you don't have a break. You don't have half the year to get her back, and she's done had a break. Camila Cardoso should be playing 30 minutes at least. At least. That's bad coaching. I'm sorry. We got to call a spade here. That's horrible coaching. It's horrible coaching. And we got a lot of questions. Witherspoon got a lot of questions to answer right now. Y'all want to know another one? There ain't nobody really, that we got to ask. We really got to ask this question. What's up with Kennedy Carter coming off the bench? We got to ask some questions. Witherspoon got to answer some questions for us. Yeah, you got the win, and yeah, Branham played well. Bantam played well. Yeah, Lindsey Allen came out and did a good job. Angel Reese came up in the second half and gave you 8 points. You won. You pulled one off. You pulled one off tonight. Let's not forget that the Los Angeles Sparks scored 12 points in the fourth quarter after scoring 28 in the third. So you pull one out. You beat a 6-20 team. Cool. You're supposed to beat that. You're going to be a playoff team. You got to win these games. You got to win these games. But my question is, what is going on in Chicago? And I did see Cardoso roll her eyes at Witherspoon when she pulled out the game one time. I be watching Cardoso. Y'all know that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl, Cardoso, I'm a huge fan. I think Cardoso is really the Nets Shaq if they run it right. I'm not surprised if Cardoso comes up and say, "I want to be traded." She pulls on a Mabry, who went off last night, 17 points. Guess y'all couldn't use those 3-pointers. For Connecticut. I also think Chin element. I think Chin plays exceptional. Should have got time going down the stretch. I think the coach messed up not getting Chin in the game down the stretch, because what happened is they put Cardoso in there. Cardoso started working in that fourth. Cardoso hit 2-3 shots in a row, and then she also got an assist in the fourth where they start working down low. And I'm like, why you won't put Chin back in the game? I know Chin missed some gimmies. She missed a couple of gimmies, but Chin, he should have kept her in the game. I thought that was a missed opportunity by the Sparks coach. They said Chin has been working with the great Yao Ming. Y'all remember Yao Ming? Y'all remember when Tracy McGrady posterized Yao Ming? That was crazy. That was nasty. Was that Tracy McGrady? I know Kobe did too, though. Kobe did too. That was nasty. But these are the things, these are the questions that people have to ask. Can you relate? Yeah, you're right. That's nasty. And I think too, the game is growing, ladies and gentlemen. The game is growing. You're gonna have more eyeballs. You're gonna have more criticism. The more my channel grows, the more critiques I get. You could do this better. I don't like him, or he's saying da, right? The more critiques I get, the more my channel grows. And I'm learning that, hey, I gotta have tough skin. I read all of them. I do. I read the hate and love. I read all of them. And sometimes I'll be hurt. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, that's how they feel. Am I that bad? But I never sat there and said, hey, man, they doing it because I'm a black man. Never felt like that. I forgot who it was. Someone wrote me and they said, King, you got to learn these girls' names. You keep mispronouncing the names. You keep calling Cooper Copper. You keep calling Copper Cooper. It's Sabrina Escanu. You got to learn the names. It's like, I love your show, but you got to learn the name. I was like, he's right. I didn't go, oh, he racist. He don't like me because I'm a black man and I got a southern swang. You know what I'm saying? My people died for ages. The system. I was like, yo, he's right. I got to get better. So all we're saying is, Angel Reese, those numbers, even though you look phenomenal, even though you got that down pat, you got getting the eyeballs, getting everybody looking at ESPN had you with your schoolgirl outfit on. The picture was trending. You got that down pat, baby. But what we need you to have down pat is that 4 to 6 foot layup package. That down low package. That's what we asked. In 2K, what's our package? What's your layup package gonna look like? That's what we gotta ask. And you got this down pat. You got being the star down pat. What we need, and I've been saying this, what we need for Angel Reese to have down pat is being a basketball player. Being a basketball player. So that's what we have going on. And if y'all was to go, I was going to run down on Twitter, but man, they going in on Twitter like it's some other stuff on Twitter. Yeah, I thought I was bad, but I looked at Twitter. I was like, oh yeah, there's some other stuff going on Twitter. Zay said that layup badge. That layup badge got to be weak. Now she ain't have no layup badges. I'm talking about 0%. And she come out there. If I see Angel Reese with a silver or higher layup package, I would be mad at 2K and be like, hey, y'all fell for the peer pressure, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already gave her a 90. Y'all definitely fell for that peer pressure. It's crazy. It's crazy. And let me say this, and I said this before. I actually want Angel Reese to be good. Somebody said, VBS said Angel Reese got to choose between basketball. I ain't going to read that, VBS. You got to super chat it to read it. I read it if you super chat it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not mad at the posting, Dave. I'm not. I think it's supposed. I think what Angel Reese. I agree with. This is one of the few times I agree with. What's the big black guy that does talk show? I agree with him on this instance here when he said that I like the fact that she's bringing femininity back to the game. Right, feminine. I like the post. Oh, he said. Zay super chat. We got a super chat. Y'all are so wrong, Zay. But thank you for the super chat. Give Zay the horn. Give Zay the horn. Thanks, Zay, for the super chat. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate the super chat so much. We got a super chat, ladies and gentlemen. We got a super chat for Zay. Thank you, Zay. Thank you for the super chat. Zay Huckabee says, you and the whole world calls Copper Cooper. I agree. Somebody said they really got mad at me about my name. Pronunciation and enunciation. Yo. Thank you, Zay, so much for the super chat. We definitely appreciate it. We got another one. Can you relate? He said, can you? Thank you, can you relate for the super chat? We appreciate it so much. Thank you guys, man. That means so much to me. That means so much that you guys have done that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That goes a long way. That's a super chat for Can You Relate. Can You Relate? You gotta throw your message up there too. Can You Relate? You know, but I think that's the problem, guys. Like, I think that's kind of happening in our society a little bit. Like, people are so sensitive that they can't take critique and criticism. I'm not talking about hate. Like, you know when somebody's trolling you, right? You know, and you got to be careful because there are some positive criticisms that are just criticism that are disguised as trying to be positive, but they're really not. They're really trying to break you down. Boy, that's deep. But I'm gonna say it again. Let me say hopefully I can say that again. There are some criticisms that disguise themselves as being positive to build you up, but really they're just negative criticisms to tear you down. And those are the ones we have to be able to discern and decipher from. Right? I'm not gonna tell Angel Reese to not stop. The reason why I won't tell Angel Reese to not stop modeling, like don't quit modeling, keep doing what you're doing, because that's making you money, right? Now, somebody have a little bit more integrity, but hey, that's what you do. You make money, you making money doing that. Keep doing that. But what you are known for is being a basketball player. What you're known for, how we found out about you, was when you start playing at Maryland, when you start playing at the LSU. Now that you're playing at Chicago Sky, the community wants to know, the little girls that's watching you, they want to say, hey, yeah, I could be a superwoman, supermodel off the court, and on the court, I could get busy. All we're saying is don't let one slip. Don't let one slip. Keep both of them strong. Keep both of them strong. And to the Reese's Pieces, she's not the rookie. Hey, to the Reese's Pieces, you should congratulate Angel Reese. You definitely should congratulate her. To the Reese's Pieces, be proud of Angel Reese. Be super proud of her. You know what I'm saying? Have her back. Support her. You should celebrate Angel Reese. You should celebrate her. You should celebrate her accomplishments, Reese's Pieces. You should celebrate her being the Rookie of the Year runner-up. To Caitlin, Queen Caitlin Clark Shield. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the KJ. So you guys have a fantastic. You guys have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the super chats. Thank you to everyone. I want to thank you to the CCs. What's up, baby? We're going to be back tomorrow night. We'll be with Caitlin tomorrow night. Reese's Pieces, celebrate your runner-up. Dave said he's been sexual. Who sexualized you, Dave? Who sexualized you, Dave? They said they're propping up Cardoso. I agree. I think they're trying to make Angel, and I understand it. I understand. You know what? No, wait. Stop the music. I want to say this. Stop. I want to say this before. Y'all, I understand the marketing behind it, right? To a certain extent. I understand the marketing behind it because Angel Reese has worked hard to get Angel Reese has worked hard to build a social media platform with millions. And trust me, somebody that's working in social media now, that's to be commended. Right? That's to be commended. That you have millions of people that are interested enough to follow you. Right? That's to be commended. So that's not to discredit that. So she's worked to have that. So from a promotion standpoint, it makes sense. Right? From a promotional standpoint, because she already has a basis. It's almost like a record label, right? You know why they like Flage? Flage has a basis. You know, record labels now, they don't like for them to do the work. So when they work, I work in music. So what they like is they like the A&R like to see that you already have a following. Why? Because it's easy for them to promote. All we gotta do is put the dollars behind your following, so we can produce more content, better content, so your followers will be more engaged and say, "Oh wow, look at Angel." You know, that's what they do in the music industry. So all they're doing is using a music industry example with Angel Reese and say, hey, She's the most popular. She has the most followers. She has the she has the biggest social media platform. Hey, that's easier for us to navigate and promote because all we have to do now is put the money behind it. Right? Now we have to put the money behind it, and now we can push it forward. But what happens is this, though. When you use a seventh round pick, whose talent legitimately is the seventh round pick, a seventh pick in the first round. I'm sorry. When you use a seventh pick in the first round, whose talent is legitimately the seventh pick in the first round talent, you've pushed her up as if she's a top tier talent. When truth be told, she's a mid first rounder. You're treating her like she's a lottery pick, and she has a lottery pick talent, but her talent really is mid first round. Like Chicago didn't do anything extravagant to get Angel Reese. They just sat there and she was there. I thought Angel Reese was going to fall to Atlanta, to be honest with you. I thought she was going to fall to Atlanta. Because I was seeing there were other players that I felt like could do a better job. But Chicago saw it, and it was a good fit. And I think Chicago said, hey, we can market this. And then the league said, hey, who can we put against Caitlyn? Well, they already got a little beef going on. They already got a little, it's already it's a spark there. No pun intended. Let's keep pushing her. And she did just enough with the double-doubles. 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 And nobody was expecting those double-doubles until she hit 20 and 10. I was like, man, I see what's going on. I was calling out early. I was like, she's shooting like, hey, she's getting her own shot. But then when she started actually hitting some of her shots, and she got 20 and 10, and she did the 18, then she did the 25. And you're like, okay, all right. Now it's legit. And now they were able to pour more what? Effort, money. They're able to push more to say, hey, yeah, she's the one. It's her and Caitlyn. It's not just Caitlyn. If you just say Caitlyn, you're racist. What about Angel? She's breaking the record of double-doubles. Right? But really, the eye test tells you. Everybody really knows. Everybody knows. If you sit there and watch the games, you know. We knew Fortier from France was playing out of his mind. But when you sat there and did the eye test, you know that Fortier is not as good as Steph Curry. You know. You know. And that's what we're talking about. And that now we're starting to see other little foxes. My mother used to tell me when I was young, she was like, it's not the big ones, King. It's the little foxes that destroy the fox. And now we're starting to see the little foxes. Oh, we got another super chat. Oh, that's good. We came back, got another super chat. Zane, you out here. You blessing today, bro. Zane gave us another super chat. Hit that horn, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's a soft one. I got to turn up for my man Zane. Zane said another one. Zane said, I seen Sky fans wanted to trade Cardoso Thursday. Even saying that she had players at South Carolina that look better than she was. Crazy. That is crazy. That is ridiculous. Thank you, Zane. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. That is crazy. And I think at the end of the day, that is crazy. And I think at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Cardoso, you have a Cardoso. That's gonna be my new thing. That came out, and that's gonna be reality. That was not playing when I came out. Like, you have a Cardoso. That was not playing. They have a Cardoso. You know what I'm saying? So use the Cardoso. Kennedy Carter, you got Kennedy Carter, and Kennedy Carter got 17 minutes tonight. That's crazy. Unless she's still hurt. Now don't get twisted. The other guards played well tonight. Was it the Hannum, I think her name is? They played well tonight. Bantam played well. And Allen played well. They both played well. But you got to get Kennedy Carter more than 17 minutes a game. She had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist in 17 minutes a game. Come on now. It's something going on. Like everybody's trying to tell us everybody's yesterday trying to tell me, King, you overreacting. No, it's definitely something going on. Because I was like, well, maybe they were saying Kennedy Carter was questionable, but they had her in the start. They had a probable to be in the starting lineup. But then when the game started, I was like, well, I guess she's still hurt. I guess Kennedy Carter's still hurt. I guess she's still in the weather. I guess something's still going on. And then when she subs in the game, I was like, well, wait a minute. Why is she starting? Why isn't she starting? Hold on. I need to check something. I didn't see what these Rachel Banham. Let's see what Rachel Banham see what her season stats are. Oh, no way. Something's going on. It gotta be. Something's going on. Look, I want y'all to check this out. This is Rachel Bannon's season stats. 4.9 points, 1.2 rebounds, 0.7 assists, and 0.4 steals. And she's been in the league since 2016. She's averaging 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and half a steal. It's something going on. Y'all can't tell me it's not anything going on in Chicago. I refuse to believe. It's going to come out eventually. Let me see what the other guard. Let's go back and show me the other guard. Hold on. Let's go back to the other guard. The other starting guard tonight. Let's see what she had. Lindsay Alley. Lindsay Alley got to have better stats. No, Lindsay Alley, she was the backup point guard. 5.2 points, 1.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Lindsay, they both played very well tonight. But why are they starting over Kennedy Carter? Kennedy Carter, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. I don't know what's really going on. Kennedy Carter is shooting 51% for the season. There's something in the water. Like that can't be life. That can't be life. There's no way you're not starting. Why is Kennedy Carter starting? Especially when you're having trouble scoring. Wow. Can't relate. We got another super chat. Hit that horn for me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. Super chat. Oh, Carrie Relate. Thank you again. Carrie Relate said, would you rather build your team around Reese or Kennedy? I'm definitely building around Kennedy. I got Kennedy and Cardoso. Listen, can you relate? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that so much. Listen, I'm building my team around. Why is it Cardoso and Kennedy Carter running high screen and roll? What is really going? I don't know what's going on in Chicago. I have no idea what's going on in Chicago. I agree, can you relate? That's BS. I don't know what's going on in Chicago. And I heard there was something going on with Reese and Carter. Who was that? Was that Zane? Was that you? Somebody was telling me the other night that they unfollowed each other on social media. Somebody said they unfollowed each other. They both were separate from each other. People know how to separate their individual credits without confusing the rivalry as a separate feeling. They said they unfollowed each other. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I don't know. Paris, the rivalry brought you. I'm glad you're here, Paris. You bring balance to the. You bring balance. You bring balance to the Matrix, Paris. Real talk. But Paris, you got to tell me what's going on with your girls over Chicago right now. Yeah, Carmen. I heard that Carmen that they unfriended each other. It's some problems going on right now in Chicago. There's a problem. Kennedy Carter's without a doubt the best scorer on their team. Zane said that was yeah, that's what I thought. Zane, I thought someone in Carmen said they unfriended each other. It's some problems going on. I know in the press conference, Angel Reese did speak highly of Kennedy. She said she's one of the best players on the team and that situation. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why Kennedy Carter got 17 minutes tonight and came off the bench. She didn't play. She didn't start. She didn't start. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna go watch the press conference and see what Teresa Weatherspoon said. Hold on, we can play. Let's watch it together. Let's see what Teresa. Let's look at see if we can find the press conference and see if the media asks why Kennedy Carter didn't start tonight. Because that's a legitimate question. That made no sense. I'm looking at this game and I'm going like, why isn't Kennedy Carter playing? Guys, we do some overtime now. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you all hanging with me. But I gotta see Chicago Sky post game. All right, let's see. Let's look at the post game. See if someone asks why Kennedy Carter wasn't playing tonight. All right, so we got the post game with the Chicago Sky. Let's see. Let's watch it together. Hold on. Yeah, this is an hour ago. Let's see what they say. All right, so let's watch the post game. We're gonna watch the post game together.
So, the most important word for us was together, and that's how we got it done. We got it done by doing it together and doing all the small things, paying attention to details. And the game plan discipline was important for us down the stretch for 40 minutes. You know, you can have such a great start the way that we did, but you want to have that sustained for 40 minutes of basketball. And that for the most part we did. And then we did get down in the third quarter. We found a way. And that was the most important thing too. We found a way back to that word, together.
20 points given up off of 14 turnovers. It seems like there's still like a level that this team has yet to reach in terms of reading each other and preventing those little errors there. What do you feel like contributed most to the turnovers tonight?
I'm okay. Sometimes, you know, when you take a look at those stats, but when you see a level of aggression that you want to see as a coach and as a team and what your game plan is, and you see them being aggressive, and sometimes you're turning the ball over, I can be okay with that because we're aggressive. We're doing what we're asked to do, and we're turning it over. So we learn from where should the ball have gone or what pass should have been made. You know, we learn it from that, but we're being aggressive so we can live with some of these things. We don't want all the turnovers and then they're converting, but we can live with some of these things because of the aggression.
And then just for you, I know LA talked about it, but what stood out to you most about your guys' inside game tonight?
We wanted them to be dominant. That was the message. We wanted them to dominate. The message, I guess, was delivered. They went out and they played hard, and they played with a desire to want the ball, to be a threat for this team, and knowing that when ball play is played through them, great things can happen when they get touches, whether they score it or they find someone else to score.
Sorry, just one more. As far as Camila's just development goes, what have you seen from her game by game? How has she improved game by game to have a performance like that? And then, not to be negative by any means, but then to end the game with that sixth foul on a 3-point shot, like where does she still need to kind of clean things up?
She's going to clean that up.
Yeah.
But once again, we're being aggressive. She was being aggressive and she had got 6 fouls. Of course, we don't want to foul a 3-point shooter in crucial moments. But Camila was doing exactly what I asked her to do tonight. And I'm proud of her performance. I'm proud of how she decided I'm going to be as dominant and as physical as you would want me to be, but knowing and seeing how important that is for us as we're down the stretch of how good it is for us, for her to be that dominant in the paint. And it was great to see. And as you can tell, she's always laughing. She's always full of joy, with a big smile on her face.
I love some
And
Camila.
today, I hope she continues to hold that smile because she played extremely well for us.
She did.
But we want that to continue. We have a big one tomorrow, so we have to
they're
can
gonna
enjoy
back
this
to
for a
back.
moment and move to the next one.
Any more person before we go to? Yep, one last person.
Coach, quick question about Kennedy Carter.
Oh, they did ask.
Her skill set is amazing. What do you think it's going to take I know she's more than capable of being a player like Reese. What do you think it's going to take to get her to the level?
You'll never hear me compare. You'll never hear me do that. Kennedy Carter is Kennedy Carter. She's just fine. She's just fine. She's getting her feet back under her. Like I said earlier, her health is more important than a basketball game. So we're making sure that she's healthy. We have back-to-back, so we want to make sure she's healthy and feeling well. Kennedy's incredible. Plain and simple.
Most definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go to Mike on Zoom real quick. Mike.
Coach, congrats on the win. I know this is such a young team, and there's so many vocal leaders in so many different ways, but Michaela's been amazing, both on the court and off the court, for the development of Angel and Camilla and everybody else. And I was wondering for you, how important has her presence been for this organization, where maybe not in a box score, it's going to show she dominates every single night, but she's definitely there putting her foot down when she needs to?
Did you say Michaela?
Yes. Michaela, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Michaela, I've spoken about Michaela from day one. She's our most versatile basketball player. And even when she wasn't playing, you could look over there on the bench and you see who was the most incredible teammate over there on the bench. But Michaela has worked herself into this lineup, and you see just how special she is offensively and defensively. She can guard 1 through 5, puts the ball on the floor with tremendous power and strength. And today she was outstanding with the drives.
All right,
I appreciate you.
I want to hear.
One more.
I want to hear about Kennedy. Oh, they talk about Camilla again. Bring Camilla back.
She's a dominant big, and all she wanted to do is just get her hands on the ball and be a threat for us tonight. And she took the challenge that we presented for her as a staff, and she looked good in her performance tonight, whether it was offense or defense. And rebounding the basketball for us, she was an incredible threat for us. And she's only going to grow. She's only going to get better. And like I said in here earlier, she's just a young lady with a tremendous amount of joy.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Thank you all for joining.
Listen, y'all don't know how much of a fan I am of Camilla. I'm a huge fan of Camilla Cardoso. She just seems like one of those people that you just want to, she, like she said, she seems like she's a good time. She's a good person. Like, she's just happy, go lucky, you know what I'm saying? Just like really, really bubbly. You know what I'm saying? I used to make jokes, she'd be like, doo, 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 doo. But I really like her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like Camilla. I think she's dope, right? I think she's the Shaq of the WNBA. That's why I think a lot of people, can you relate? A lot of people are kind of perplexed at her role right now on this team. A lot of people are questioning, why doesn't she have a bigger role? She can be dominant like this every night. Every night. And I think they did lose a little bit of their way during the Angel Reese streak, where they stopped the development of their team and Camilla Cardoso. And I think now they're going to try to start implementing it. Because they were going to in the fourth quarter for a minute, but then it switched again. And I understood why it switched. Let me stop. I knew because what happened, LA went small. The bid went on Cardoso, so they reversed it around to Angel Reese, and Angel Reese had a small on her. Angel Reese is a bully, so she tried to bully the small. But she just wasn't. She did hit the bit layup at the end to put them up. Was it by 4? She did hit that bit layup to put them up by 4, so that was a big deal. But before then, I couldn't understand it, because before then she was 3 for 13. She was 3 for 13. 3 for 13. You got C-Man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Long show that. What's up, C-Man? A long time no speak, my brother. I just think that's the problem. You got to get Cardoso, make Cardoso the focal point on your team. Get Kennedy Carter out there. I don't understand why they're not running high screen and roll with Kennedy Carter and Cardoso rolling to the rim. That's a pick your poison. That's a LeBron AD type situation. That's a pick your poison. You got that. That's a Jamal Murray, Jokic type situation. If you can get them two to run a high screen and roll at the top of the key. But the problem is you don't have shooters though. Like, what makes Denver work is you got Murray, but then you got shooters on the outside. You got KCP. You got the light skinned brother. You got those guys on the outside that can hit the shot. That's what make Denver's work. And then you got somebody that can rebound. So it can work. But you got to have some outside shooters, which I don't understand why they got rid of Mabry. That makes no sense. But until we find out, maybe we wanted to leave. Until we find out. So listen, man. Thank y'all so much. Caitlin plays tomorrow. The Rookie of the Year, the new MVP candidate, plays tomorrow. You guys got to come. Hey, tomorrow we'll come back. Either we might do a little game, but even if we don't do the game, we'll definitely do. We do the after game. We do the post game. So everybody be ready. Be back here tomorrow. Come back here tomorrow. Let's do it all over again. I thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. What time does the Fever play tomorrow? The Fever play. Let's see. They play tomorrow. I know they play Seattle. They play the Storm at 3:30 tomorrow. 3:30 p.m. So I'll be out of church. Everything will be good. So if you guys don't have anything, we may be on 3:30. If not, we'll definitely be on for the post game. Hopefully celebrating another W. Hopefully celebrating another W. With Queen Caitlin, Kelsey Mitchell. You know, we're going to see what happens tomorrow. Listen, guys, y'all know Noah going to be ready now. Y'all know Noah. You know, y'all know Coach. She gonna be ready. She gonna be ready. She gonna have Noah Quinn. Y'all know Noah Quinn is gonna be ready for Caitlin tomorrow. She's gonna be ready. We already know what's gonna happen. They're not gonna put. Let me go ahead and do a preview. We know what's gonna happen tomorrow. They're not gonna put Diggins. They're not gonna put Diggins Smith on Caitlin. Y'all already know that. They're gonna put Jordan. It's gonna be Jordan. So it's gonna be interesting to see a rested Caitlin with her legs going against Jordan Horston tomorrow night. See how she runs that thing. I think we're gonna see a different Caitlin. And I'm kind of glad she went against Kalia Copper. You know, Kalia Copper is kind of that. I think Horton is actually a little bit more. She's probably a little bit more athletic than Copper. Copper has like more of a smooth, you know, get around you type. But I think it's going to be a great game tomorrow. So, guys, if you get a chance tomorrow, let's do it again. I enjoy you guys. I enjoy the company. Don't have me up here by myself. I don't want to be alone. Shout out to Chicago Sky with the victory tonight. Shout out to Camila Cardoso having a breakout. I think it was a breakout game for Camila Cardoso. I agree. 2:30 Central Time, 3:30 Eastern. We will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Listen, go for your goals. Don't ever give up. You know why? Because success looks amazing on you. Peace. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow.
Welcome to America. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint and it's sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pill. That paper, get your money long. Call us in city for the city we put on. Home getting poor, richer getting richer. Middle class folk. They ain't in the picture. Get rich or die trying, that's the main goal. Blowing money fast.
Wait a minute, you said put on the beat that skips? That's the name of the beat that skips? Okay, here's the beat that skips. Just hey, Zay, you deserve it here. Let's go. That's correct, Zay. That is me saying, welcome to America. That's also me talking at the end. When we're doing the talking at the end, that's also me too. when I produced the record, it was supposed to be somebody else singing the record, but we ran up against time to get the record out. So it's just like, all right, cool. We just keep. They just said, man, you sound all right. Just keep you all down. I said, okay. It's fun fact. About this outfit right here. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be some young boys having fun with the outfit. No doubt whatsoever. That joint is kind of abruptly. Didn't know that. And no, I didn't that abruptly. That's crazy. Yo, let's go. Finish it up. Let's go.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to America. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pill. Stack paper, get your money long. Call us Sin City for the city we put on. Poor getting poor, richer getting richer. Middle class folk, they ain't in the picture. Get rich or die trying, that's the main goal. Blowing money fast, whatever goes, whatever goes. Lord knows. All I wanna be is successful. Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Some die in the game, some die shameless. Blameless, that's my word. Spread the good news, hope it be heard. Land of the free.
Thanks, Mark.
Brave, ain't none free. The price been paid. For paying something God, that's ludicrous. Real talk, homie, you irrelevant. But let me switch it back. Get in focus, America. Please take notice. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pill. Stack paper, get your money long. Call us Sin City for the city we put on. Whole dealer, turn whole dealer. America smoke switch, not promote the healer. America provoke cap killer. Speaking on the realer, at every given moment, anybody can be a killer. Thank God he's a forgiver, gracious deliverer, the Holy Ghost filler, who comes to be a siller. Purge like a liver, now we're flowing like a river to the heart of America to make the devil quiver. Wait the dead thriller, but not in vanilla. In the ring like a lead, but with Holy Ghost filler.
Yo, Dave, I need a guitar solo on a song. I got a record. I need a guitar solo on, for real, for real. I ain't even playing. Hey, let's link up and make sure we can see if we can make that happen.
Word of the gospel, facing like a mirror. Things will get clearer when the devil don't steal you. America do it big, but God do it bigger. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pill. Stack paper, get your money long. Call us Sin City for the city we put on.
Okay, just email me. Hold on, let me put my email up.
Listen, so God loved you so much that he sent his only begotten son. And all we want to do is just offer him to you.
There it is, Dave.
He's here to save you. Will you let him in your heart? You are the next generation.
That's my light voice. We are the next generation. Listen, y'all have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Listen, come tomorrow after the game. We'll probably do a chat after the game, see how Caitlin Clark in Indiana do, see how Christy Size, if she doesn't try to kill. Marlena Mendoza. Marlena, you made it. You made it. How you doing, Marlene? I was like, Marlene didn't show up tonight. Welcome back, Marlene. Thank you for taking time just to stick your head in and say hello. Thank you, Marlena. Marlena Mendoza. We talk about we got Marlena Mendoza, but you need a Cardoza. That's been the thing. You have a Cardoza. You have a Cardoza. Listen, tonight y'all have a great night. Have sweet rest, sweet dreams. Those who are already starting in the morning across the world, y'all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for the Indiana Fever game. Also, I'm about to watch these Cowboys play. So I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Much love. Hey, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Each and every one of you guys. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Hey, y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.